What is that one common feedback that you get when people come here?
Is this AI or this is real? Yes. Yes, people can't believe it. They think this is AI, but when they come, they actually say that this place exists, it's real. Now you're supposed to look for heirloom seeds that you can replant. Yes.
Is that what you're doing here?
Yes, that's what we are doing here.
Yeah.
We plant heirloom seeds as much as possible. There's a crisis coming. Yeah. There is war on the food that we are consuming. You see now, these terminator seeds. So these are seeds whereby you can only plant once and then you can't replant.
Replant them.
You want a fence you can eat.
Yes.
Lynn, you want when you just stretch like this.
There's
a grape, you just grab.
There are strawberries.
Yes, there are strawberries.
Yes.
You just grab and eat.
Yeah.
So edible landscaping is good so that you have a useful landscaping. It is 10 times harder to develop a godly character in the city than in the countryside. Why? Because there are so many distractions. Country living is character development so that you are able to hear the voice of God through nature.
Yes.
When you see nature, it speaks of God.
Today, I'm headed to Oloitoktok in Kajiado County to meet a man who made a very intentional decision to walk away from the usual city lifestyle and fully commit to country living. What you're seeing is the transformation of his home over the last 5 years, from a bare piece of land to a space he now calls home. He is going to take us through what slow, intentional, and conscious living looks like for him on a day-to-day basis. He's also going to walk us through how he built this place step by step, the challenges he faced starting from scratch, and the lessons he's learned along the way. We will also talk about the kind of peace he's found living at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro, how the environment itself has shaped the way he lives, and why he chose this quiet life over the constant noise and pressure of the city. He will also walk us through his farm, from his love for edible landscaping to the herbs and plants he has grown around his home, what he grows for food, what he grows for healing, and how living this close to nature has changed the way he thinks about land, food, and life in general. This is not just a conversation on farming, it is also about choosing a slower life, being present in your own space, and intentionally building a home that supports your peace. We hope you guys get to enjoy it. Let's listen in.
My name is Ernest Moturi, and I'm a country living ambassador.
Yes.
Who is Ernest? I'm a missionary for God. I live in the countryside. This is Paranai village, Oloitoktok, Kajiado, Kenya. And I love country living and I enjoy being in the farm.
Good.
Yes.
First things first, you have such a beautiful space.
Oh.
This is actually such a beautiful home. Do you hear that often?
Wow, thank you, thank you. Yes, I hear that often.
Yes.
In fact, we praise God. Even the people who came yesterday, one of the photos, that's the profile photo now.
Yes.
Yes, so we give the glory to God. Yes.
I love it. What is the feedback? What is that one common feedback that you get when people come here?
Is this AI or this is real? Yes. Yes, people can't believe it. They think this is AI, but when they come, they actually say that this place exists, it's real. Yes.
And I want to take this opportunity just to thank you even for allowing us to tell this story. As you know, we have a theme for this year.
Yes.
We are talking about reclaiming our identity through the soil, just making sure that we are going back to basics, remembering who God wanted us to be.
Yes.
Maybe even before we get deeper, what does slow living mean to you?
Okay. Slow living means getting out of the city, being in a place where you can do your things at your own pace. You don't have to hustle with traffic. You just enjoy life. Yes.
All right.
You just work at your own pace. By the way, that doesn't mean that you don't rise early and work. You still work very hard, but it is beautiful. It is not work that you hate. You don't have to be shouted at by your boss. It is work you enjoy, just like the way God made it to be in Eden.
Yes.
We were supposed to enjoy work, and it's not supposed to be a burden.
Good.
Yes.
And I always say everyone's journey has a why. Maybe this is the part I wanna just sit back and let you walk us through this story. What was your why, and when did it occur to you, like Lynn, I need to leave the city and I need to embark on my country living journey?
Okay. So I was back in the city. There is a friend of mine called Jackson Sire.
Yeah.
Jackson Sire, if you're watching us, God bless you for this country living message. I had never heard about country living, but this friend of mine told me, Ernest, the way you are committing sin in the city, yes, you need to leave the city.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to go to the countryside where there is sin is not abundant. In fact, there is a wonderful book called Christ Objects Lessons.
Yes.
In page 24, paragraph 2, it says, in itself, the beauty of nature leads the soul away from sin and worldly attractions and toward peace, purity, and God.
Love it. Could you say that again?
Yes. Now, Christ Objects Lessons, page 24, paragraph 2, says, in itself, the beauty of nature leads the soul away from sin and worldly attractions and toward peace, purity, and God.
Wow.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. So this friend of mine told me, you might die here in the city. Yes, so just go to the countryside. You can go to the countryside and you will have a nice, polite life.
Let me ask, Kwani,
Yes.
what was life like for you in the city? That he was even saying you might die if you're comfortable.
Yes, yes. So there is this day, we were partying. So my friends and I, so we partied on Friday.
Yes.
From at night till 6 a.m. in the morning. And then now we went back. Of course, that day we missed church. So when we were going back home, I was so exhausted. I was the one driving. But now I slept on the wheel. It was that bad.
Oh.
So I had a loud tire burst. So we were about to enter Deloitte.
The one in Westlands?
The one in Westlands. We were driving from Westlands.
Yes.
But now we hit a pavement. And now that tire burst is what saved us. We were supposed to enter Deloitte, but now that woke us up and we all woke up. Yes. So we almost died while partying.
Yeah.
Yes. So so when my friend told me about country living, somehow the message really stirred me up. And I said, maybe I need to go to the countryside. Yes. You see, the countryside, you are able to hear the voice of God. In the city, the matatus will not allow you to hear the voice of God. The distraction, the passion for money getting, the busy life, traffic alone.
Too much.
All those things are too much. So that is how I got to move to the countryside.
I love to hear your why, but then again, someone watching this will be like, okay, Lynn, even as we want to go to the countryside, but you don't just hear about the countryside and then you end up in Oloitoktok, in this very beautiful place in Kajiado County, right?
Yes.
Could you walk us through your preparation? And now I see you are doing a lot of farming. We are going to talk about this beautiful space because there's so much going on, but career-wise, where were you and how did you transition? Did you ever transition? In short, I'm asking, could you walk us through now the whole idea coming to you and the execution part of it?
Okay. So there is this wonderful book called The Adventist Home. When you read page 141, it says, and again, our people are to get their families out of the city into the rural districts where they can raise their own provision. Get out of the city into rural provisions, where houses are not crowded together and where you can grow your own food. So that is from the Adventist Home, page 141.
Yeah.
So when I had this, I said, okay, so how do I do this? So I'm an IT person. Number one, as I said, I'm a missionary for God.
Yes.
So my side hustle is I do IT and also landscaping. So when I had this message, I was like, I need to leave the city. So I started saving little by little. So whatever I could make, I could save, and then I bought land.
Yeah.
So when I bought this land, unfortunately, it was not arable land. So I went and worked hard again and bought another piece of land. So there was this friend of mine called Helen. God bless you, Helen.
Yeah.
And Elder Titus. They posted about in their homeschooling group about the countryside, how they had gotten water. So when I saw the beautiful Kilimanjaro, they did a video. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I need to get there. So I went, I called her and requested, can I please visit? And so that is a powerful also reason for country living.
Yes.
We'll later cover that.
Okay.
So I was, she accepted, and now I came, visited with a few friends. Then now that's how I got to know about Oloitoktok.
Yeah.
Yes. So from there on, I came once, I saw the place, then they got me someone who helped me to look for land. And somehow I landed on this piece of land. And when I saw this piece of land, I had seen several parcels. I was like, this is it. I just loved it, and I was praying to God to guide me to where He wants me to be.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's how I got to come here. So now there are several reasons for country living.
Yes.
Maybe that will also answer the question. So number one is character development. So it is 10 times harder to develop a godly character in the city than in the countryside. Why? Because there are so many distractions. When you read 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7 and 8, it talks about how righteous Lot was vexed daily with the filthy conversation of the wicked inhabitants of Sodom. And you saw Lot barely made it out of Sodom. He was wealthy, he had money, but he lost his entire family
In the city.
in the city. So the reason number one for country living is character development, so that you are able to hear the voice of God through nature.
Yes.
When you see nature, it speaks of God. Yes.
I love that. Let's pause there,
Yes.
because I love that you're also giving us the reasons for country living.
Yes.
When you compare your life in the city and now when you came here, how has your relationship with God been? Is there an improvement? And could you walk us through that in case someone is struggling and they're like, maybe country living is what I need for me to get closer to God?
Okay. Yes, there is a huge difference. Number one, first of all, I'm able to do country living. I have content which I can tell people about. I'm able to read books.
Yes.
In the city, I didn't have time to read books because I was busy looking for money. So when you come to the countryside, you are able to sit back and you're able to hear the voice of God. Time. In the city, you don't have time.
Okay.
In the countryside, you have time to do these things. There is time to read the word of God. There is time to walk in nature just by being in nature. In fact, when you look at the Mount Kilimanjaro, there is this lovely quote I love.
Yes.
It's in Heavenly Places, page 9, paragraph 4. It says, I can never be lonely while viewing the grand scenery of nature.
Yes.
On the journey over the plains and mountains, I have feelings of deepest reverence and awe while viewing the frowning precipice and snow-capped mountain heights.
Yes.
Yes, as in you can never be lonely. When you see the mountain, you see God. I sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise. So everything reminds you of God.
Yeah.
When you look at buildings, when you're in malls, it just reminds you of the man-made things.
Structures,
Yes.
concrete.
Yes.
Yes.
So you see, that is how it helps you to be closer to God. And then also, there is so much partying in the city, and there are so many distractions.
Form.
Yes.
Kuna form.
Yes.
Yes.
Kuna maform mengi sana huko
Kila
hivyo.
time ni
Kila
form.
time ni form. So in the countryside, you are able to hear the voice of God.
All right.
Yes.
Number 2.
So number 2 is growing your own food.
Yes.
So when you read Genesis chapter 47 from verse 15 to 22, it talks about money. When money failed in the land of Egypt, the people came to Joseph and told him, give us bread, for why should we die in our hands? For the money faileth. There is a narrative here that is being said that by 2030 we are supposed to to own nothing
and be happy.
and be happy. So if you look at COVID, COVID wiped out like 50% of businesses. These pandemics, or is it pandemics?
Yes, pandemics.
Yes. So these pandemics, they seem to be planned, and the whole idea, Satan is determined to make everybody worship him.
Yes.
So what he wants to do, he wants the whole world to be poor, and then you will not be able to afford food. There is a law that is supposed to be passed, basically the mark of the beast law. So in this law, you will not be able to buy or sell unless you accept the mark of the beast. So you saw how COVID was. It didn't matter whether you are Buddhist or Muslim or atheist, you needed to take the vaccine. And if you don't take the vaccine, you're going to be, you won't be able to travel, do anything. Yes. So there is a stronger law coming.
Yeah.
So this time you'll not be able to buy or sell unless you accept the mark of the beast. Yes.
So you genuinely believe there is war on the food that we are consuming?
Definitely, there is war on the food that we are consuming. You see now, the elite, they've also come up with terminator seeds. So these are seeds whereby you can only plant once, and then you can't replant.
Replant them. And they also damage the soil, actually.
And they damage the soil.
And then you also have to use their own chemicals to make the seeds grow.
Yes.
So you are buying the pesticides, the herbicides, everything from these people.
Yes. So these people have a whole ecosystem. They are basically preparing for a time when you'll not be able to buy or sell.
Yeah.
So that is where you are being given this.
Yes.
Now you're supposed to look for heirloom seeds that you can replant. Yes.
Is that what you're doing here?
Yes, that's what we are doing here.
Yeah.
We plant heirloom seeds as much as possible. Yes.
Good.
So we are supposed to collect our own seeds. So reason number 2 is to grow your own food, because there is a crisis coming of buying and selling.
Good.
And it's not that in the next 100 years, these guys wanted to implement it this year.
Itatupata venye COVID ilitupata.
Yes.
And you know, when people were talking about the shadiness, because it's now coming out, right?
Yes.
There were conversations between these people and vaccines and stuff like that.
Yes.
I think sometimes when people are having this conversation, you can easily be mistook for a conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
And now we are seeing things come to life.
Yes.
Things people said a few years ago that, nah, you guys, you are far-fetching. Now we are seeing them actually come to life.
Yes. So that's why God is saying, get out of those cities. Because a time is coming when you will not be able to do so. And this problem of buying and selling will be a very serious one.
All right.
Yes.
Reason number 3, I'm enjoying this, just so you know.
Thank you. And thank you for also motivating me. I saw your show on country living. I was like, Lynn needs to interview me.
Let's do it and see how it came naturally.
Actually, we thank God.
I appreciate it.
We thank God.
Yes.
We thank God for you. In fact, Lynn, you are doing the Lord's work.
Thank you.
Yes, this country living message is supposed to go out there to the whole world. People need to know that there is a crisis coming, and the solution is to get out of the city. Of course, there are preparations you need to do.
Yes.
There is spiritual and then also physical. Just like Noah built the ark, we also need to do. Noah obeyed first of all.
Yes.
The truth settled in his heart. So we need to obey God, and we need to listen to what he's telling us. Once that is clear, then you take the step of physical preparation.
Yes.
So physical preparation is getting a country property where you grow your own food and where your character can be developed.
Okay.
Yes. So anyway, so reason number 3, so that you can enjoy fresh air,
yes,
water and food. I saw another video about pollution in Nairobi. There were air monitoring equipment that were installed in various places.
Yes.
And they say that the pollution is on a very high level. The cities are polluted. So that is one of the reasons of getting out of the city. When you look at the water we take is not clean. But when you come here to the countryside, you can get your own water either from the rain or from a borehole, and the water is just good. And then the other reason is pesticides. I think you've done a show on pesticides,
Yes,
Lynn?
we did.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And the problem with pesticides is that they are crazy. They are very powerful, and they are causing a lot of havoc. For example, there is one called Kausha.
Yes.
Yes. Now, it has glyphosate, which is very dangerous.
Been burnt in many places.
Yes.
It's actually been burnt in the global north countries. I don't know why we still use it in these places.
These chemicals are poisoning our foods. Yeah. When you come to the countryside, you grow your own food. Lynn, you've seen how we've grown our own fruits.
Yes.
In fact, you are just about to eat maize from the farm. You eat cassava.
Yes.
So these foods, there are no chemicals. You just put manure and you grow them, and plenty of water.
It's purely organic?
Yes,
You're not
purely
using
organic.
any chemicals on your food?
Okay, most, like maybe I can say 90%,
yes.
I'm not using any chemicals. There are times when I use maybe organic chemicals.
Yeah.
For some pesticides.
Oh, that's how you deal with pests, yeah.
Okay, partly. But another way of dealing with pests like vegetables is to grow marigolds. So when you do marigolds, and there's a marigold, the fishtail marigold, yes, the different types of marigold. The pests are attracted to the marigolds, and they go there instead of attacking your vegetables. So that's another way of dealing with pests.
Okay.
There are also organic pesticides like neem oil and so forth. So you can make some of these pesticides. Yes.
Good.
Yes. So number 3 is to enjoy good food, air, and water.
Good.
By the way, just being in the countryside and being around the mountain, there's something called zeta potential. Now, zeta potential, the mountain releases negative ions. So these negative ions, when you are here, you just feel like you've been made whole. Yes. I think since you came, you can start feeling the difference.
I already feel the difference.
Yes.
Like I keep telling people when I visit such places, I don't want to go back.
Yes. Wow.
It's so refreshing, so therapeutic.
Amen.
Like I can just look at Mount Kilimanjaro from here. You see how beautiful it looks?
Yes.
Those are the views that someone gets to enjoy from here.
Yes.
And then here, of course, we're going to talk about your edible landscaping method that you've used.
Yes,
but there are so many things that are happening here that are absolutely amazing. But go on. Reason number 4, sir.
Thank you. So reason number 4, it comes from Genesis 19 verse 17. Basically, it says, escape for your life, look not behind. Escape to the mountains. You can see the mountain is just right here.
Yeah.
Lest thou be consumed. So there are judgments on cities, God's judgments on cities, even before Christ comes. These come in form of floods, the hurricanes, though we don't experience them here, the cities in the US and other places, fires, explosions, terrorist attacks, robberies, all these road rage, people, attacking each other, robberies. Those are some of God's judgments on cities even before Christ comes. So God is telling us, for you to escape this, go to the countryside where it's quiet, where you can listen to the voice of God, when you can enjoy pure, fresh air, food and water.
Okay.
So reason number 4 is to escape God's judgments.
Yes.
And then reason number 5 is to be God's helping hand. So that when Lynn wants to shoot about country living, there's an Ernest who can
walk us through.
Yes, walk you through the country living principles and why country living. So those are some of the reasons for country living. By the way, just by me being here, so many people have come here, and they come to learn about country living. Why country living? So whenever people come here, the first thing I walk them through is the reasons for country living, so they can understand why should I be in the countryside, that it is God's will for people to be in the countryside. In fact, when you look at God's solution for poverty is everybody to have their own farm and to grow their own food. Yes, so this going into the cities was not really God's plan.
Yeah.
When you read Genesis chapter 2, from verse 7 and 8, it says how God planted man in a garden. Yes, so the garden came before the cities.
Yeah.
So God's original plan was for people to be in in the gardens, in the countryside.
Allow me to ask at
Yes.
this point, because someone then might say, Ernest, wewe unaongea tu, ulikuwa na pesa ya kununua shamba, wewe at least uko na shamba,
yes.
me, I don't have anything. Someone wants this for themselves, but then they might not be able to afford this.
Yes.
And you are saying God's plan is for man to live in such beautiful spaces.
Yes.
What answer do you give them?
Okay. Number 1, Hebrews 10 verse 38.
Ooh, okay.
The just shall live by faith. Number 2, Philippians 4 verse 19. But my God shall supply all your need according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. God will provide. When you tell God that you want to be in the countryside, he will provide. When you read Psalm 50 verse 10, it says, all the beasts of the forest are mine, even cattle upon 1,000 hills. And Psalm 24 verse 1, it says, the earth and everything thereof is the Lord's. So God wants us to be in the countryside. He will make a way for you to be in the countryside.
Yes.
All you need to do is to, number 1, you need to be diligent in everything you do. When you read Proverbs 10 verse 4, it said, he becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich.
Yes.
Yes. So, of course, you must be hardworking and you must be diligent. So if you are hardworking and diligent, and when you see also in Luke chapter 18 about the story of the persistent widow, if you are hardworking, you will not be poor. You will not lack money to buy land.
Even if it's just a small portion, get something for yourself.
Yes, by the way, the Lord has blessed me with a few acres here. There are people who have thousands of acres. So you may not need thousands of acres. So God says, get a small piece of land, or a piece of land that is big enough for you, according to how the Lord has blessed you. So, and if you are not able to afford, God can even direct you to someone who can give you land. Yes. God will provide. And the just shall live by faith. Yes. So if you and you do things, but when I wanted to buy this land, there was some land my friends were buying, but I didn't have the money ready, so I missed out on that land. Now that turned out to be one of my biggest blessings, because I was able to come here and I was able to get this land. So what I did, I said, Lord, please give me someone who can take installments. So I started looking for land without having the entire cash. And the Lord directed me to someone who was able to take a deposit. And the Lord helped me that within 3 months, I was able to complete. Lynn, let me tell you something.
Yes.
We are in the Milky Way. So there are like 500 billion galaxies. And there are like 500 billion stars. And Earth is a tiny little thing. In our galaxy, very small. So the Lord's own everything.
Yes.
So all we need to do is to be diligent and to ask God. Yeah, my good friend Henry, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
He keeps telling me, you need to use your faith account. Yes, we need to be.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
We have a faith account.
Yes.
You need to use your faith account.
Yes.
I know you are building such a beautiful home for your family that is under construction, and congratulations for that. But you also showed me where you started, the humble home that you had built for your family back then. Is that an act of faith that, God, I'm going to start with what I have as you keep providing?
Yes. So God says, what do you have in your hand? Yes. Whatever you have in your hand, start with that. And the Lord will multiply and increase it. You see, when we plant maize here, you plant one seed, just one seedling. And okay, maybe just for making sure it grows, you can plant 2 or 3. But out of those seeds, a maize cob has about I think maybe 300 or 200 seeds.
More than
so
even.
Yes, so the moment you plant, God will multiply it. All we need to do is to add, and then God will multiply. Yes.
Let us now get into this home. Our audience have already seen a couple of snippets, and I know they love it.
Yes.
Walk me through the planning, because one of the most incredible things that is happening in your farm, I can pretty much it anything
Thank you.
that is around this place.
Thank
And
you.
I know, of course, you're also a landscaper by profession, but could you walk us through the intention and the thought that went into planning your home the way you've planned it?
Okay. So when you read Corinthians, it says that God is a God of order, not confusion. So God gives these ideas of what to do. So I'm an IT guy, trained IT, and the landscaping I just learned on the job.
Wow.
When I was in church, Central Church, a friend approached me and said, can we form a company? I was like, wow, a gardening landscaping company. You are God sent. So he came and we formed the company. So now,
what's the name of the company?
Oh, we are called Aquascapes. Aquascapes Landscaping. If you look for the best landscaping company,
okay.
If you look with that tag, you will get us.
All right, good.
Yes. So Aquascapes Landscaping. So we got a landscape architect who helped us to piece the whole plan together. But Pinterest, by the way, it's a very nice place.
Yes.
Most of these ideas, I got them from Pinterest, and also, of course, the Bible.
Yeah.
For example, when I saw the photo on Pinterest, I was like, wow, this is good. So when you look at this path behind you, we call it the path of life.
Yeah.
When you read Psalm 16 verse 11, it says, thou wilt shew me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At the right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
Yes.
So you see, also the Bible motivates you to have these ideas. So when you look at even this landscaping here, this is Ruby's garden.
Yes.
In honor of my firstborn daughter,
Yeah.
Ruby. So also the book, The Adventist Home, I got the ideas from there. When you go to the Adventist Home, page 149, paragraph 5, it says, nearly all dwellers of the country, however poor, could have about their homes a bit of grassy lawns, a few shade trees, flowering shrubbery or fragrant blossoms. And more than any artificial adorning, will they minister to the happiness of the household.
Wow.
They will bring into the home life a softening, refining influence, strengthening the love of nature and drawing members of the household nearer to one another and nearer to God. So when you read the Adventist Home, page 149, paragraph 5, you get ideas. So the spirit of prophecy is powerful. You get so many ideas, even just from the Bible. God planted a garden, and when there's a beautiful book called Patriarchs and Prophets.
Yeah.
So when you read about creation, when God created the earth, he did not make it plain. That's why when you go to the other garden, I think you can see the photo on the screen,
Yes.
Lily's garden, after my beloved wife Lily, with whom I am well pleased. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, and I thank her for the support. By the way, when she came here, that's when all this progress started. I don't know what happened, but I was just not doing anything.
You know how important we is. You know how good God
Yes.
has
Yeah.
created us.
Eh.
You know definitely a woman's touch. Don't say you don't know.
Amen.
You know, sir. You know. Hi,
Okay,
Lillian.
okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
agree. Yes. So anyway, when she came, I don't know, somehow I got the motivation to do these gardens. The whole idea of this landscaping, Lynn, is to prepare you for heaven, is to point you towards heaven. That if earth can be at least beautiful like this,
Yes.
you can imagine how beautiful heaven will be. Heaven will be such a lovely place.
Yes.
So God is preparing us for heaven. And these ideas are coming from God, who's the master, artist, and creator.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to get into some of the few herbs and the plants that you have in
Yes.
this place that you would encourage our audience maybe to also grow in their farms.
Okay.
But you mentioned something about your wife, and I don't want it to just be a by the way,
Yes.
because I understand sometimes when you have a vision, if two are not aligned,
Yes.
that vision will likely not come to life. How important is it for you when you are doing this whole journey, the slow living journey, the country living journey, because you're in Nairobi? Maybe she was also in Nairobi.
Yes.
How was that like for you telling her, babe, we tuende mimi na kujengea kitu safi, we tuende tu ni trust yani.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, by the way, God, first of all, you really need to pray. Yes. And your heart, you need to be good to her and kind to her and sweet. so that when you tell her something, you know, she keeps saying yes, yes, yes. So you need to condition her to be saying yes. So by being a loving husband. That being said, you also need to prepare. You need to ask for God for wisdom. James 1 verse 5, if you lack wisdom, which we all do lack, you ask God for wisdom, and God will give you wisdom. So this is what I did. I planted green grass, and I told her, I brought her here, and I told her, look, I'd like us to move here. Yes. What do you think? And she was awed. She saw the green grass, she saw the landscaping, and she was like, wow. So the mistake some of our brothers make is where you want your wife to go to a place where there are thorns. Yes. So you need to make the place nice. So yeah, by the way, we are in Nature's Crest Farm, and you can get us on naturescrest.farm.
Okay.
If you Google just Nature's Crest Farm, you will just get us. So
prepare.
Yes, you need to prepare, make the place fit. So when you are selling the idea to your wife, at least, you will sell it with wisdom.
So
yes.
even prepare them mentally.
Yes, prepare them mentally. Pray
and
to
don't
God.
don't force.
Of course,
also.
you can't force.
Okay.
Yes, make it nice. When you show your wife there are grapes here, she'll be like, "Wow, I want to move."
Honestly, guys, I know I keep tiptoeing around this. We are going to go
yes.
to the different plants and herbs in this
yes,
place.
yes.
But another important question to ask you before we go there, walk me through the soil preparedness, right? Because the photos of this place before, when you tell someone this is a before and after, they will say this is AI.
Yes.
So I know there's a lot of soil preparedness that have also gone into this place. I see you have a lot of solar around. I see you guys also have a borehole. Could you walk us through that? Are you 100% off grid and self-sufficient? Okay. And maybe walk us now through the preparations that went into this. So if someone is watching and they really want to move into Kajiado County, Oloitoktok, they know where to start.
Okay. So on the part of the soil, we thank God this soil is good. All it needs is just water and maybe a bit of manure. It's fertile soil. But with any other soil where there is a problem, all you need to do is, of course, maybe prepare the ground, remove the stones, you know, the thorns, and then you can add mulch. Mulching works magic.
What's mulching?
Mulching is basically taking these leaves, grass, you just let it dry, and then you put it on top of the soil. So whatever you grow, you cover with that. Yes, so that works magic. Then when you add a little manure, so that's why it's good to have animals. I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
And I propose for a meat-free diet. So I don't intend to eat the animals.
Okay.
So, but these animals, they give you manure. You can also sell them, but not to a butchery. But you can sell them in the market. So they give you manure. It really helps to have animals. So so with that, the soil is prepared, and of course water. I went and visited a friend of mine in Karen a week ago or two, and I was like, wow, this grass is green, and the secret is just water. The guy waters every day.
Water your own grass.
Yes, water your own grass. That's why the neighbor's grass always looks greener. Just water your own grass. So if you water, it makes a big difference. So on the off-grid bit, we are not yet 100% off-grid, but we are working towards that. Our borehole is off-grid.
Yes.
We have solar panels, and it is solar powered. Yes. So so we are working towards being off-grid completely.
Okay.
So we are adding more and more panels, and the best. When money fails, by the way, when the mark of the beast is implemented, there will be no electricity, no water. And so that is the importance of being off-grid. So you need to be totally off-grid. So this you do, it's an expensive affair, but you can do it bit by bit.
Slowly by slowly.
Yes, and what does Philippians 4 verse 13 says? I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Yes. So God will enable you to do these things.
Okay.
Yes.
Now take us to the plants and the herbs around.
Okay.
And for this specific part, could you also highlight some of the herbs that you have around? I know they'll be seeing them on the videos.
Yes.
And also the benefits. Just walk us through first why an edible landscaping method, and now the plants and the herbs that we can find around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Edible landscaping, you want a fence you can eat.
Yes.
Lynn, you want when you just stretch like this.
There's a
grape, you just grab.
There are strawberries.
Yes, there are strawberries.
Yes.
You just grab and eat.
Yeah.
So edible landscaping is good so that you have a useful landscaping. For example, instead of just having any other trees, you can do mulberries for a fence.
Yeah.
So mulberries, they are very good, very high in vitamin C. The mulberry leaves also, they are very beneficial. So an edible landscaping is very, very important. For example, you can see at the edge there, we have lavender.
Yeah.
So lavender is very good for you as I start the herbs. So lavender helps you to sleep.
Yes.
If you are struggling with sleeping at night, of course, you need to also get off the internet. Basically, the blue light, the devices, they emit blue light. So that disturbs sleep. You can take lavender tea, chamomile tea.
You have a lot of lavender around your
yes,
home.
Yes, lavender is very good. You take the leaves and then you steep. By steeping, I mean you take the leaves, wash them, and then you boil water, put in a sufuria or a container where you can close, and then you put them inside and cover for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Then drink with jaggery or honey or just like that.
All right.
So lavender helps you to sleep. And it's also a snake repellent.
Yes.
Yes. So lavender is very good. So at the end of this lane here, we have pomegranate. Pomegranate is very good for you. It is one of the highest antioxidant. So pomegranate is a fruit.
Yes.
So it is a flavonoid. So what it does, it cleans the blood and gets rid of these free radicals.
Yes.
Now, free radicals, you get them after taking this bad vegetable oil and these other oils. And many other things. So the pomegranate cleans the system. So, and then now lavender is a very important herb.
Yeah.
So we have so many herbs. We planted, I think, about almost 50 types of crops.
Okay.
Yes. So for the fruits, I'll just mention a few.
All right.
So there are pomegranates. We have mulberries.
Yeah.
Then there are guavas. By the way, guava leaves, Lynn, they are very nice. Some of those of you who are struggling to get fertile,
Yes.
the guava leaves are very good for that. Yes, they enhance fertility.
Okay.
Yes. So there is guava, very high in vitamin C. We have lemons.
Yes.
If you want to make your body alkaline, Lynn, you need to take lemon water early in the morning, the first thing. Just lemon water, squeeze lemon, put warm water and drink it. It makes the body alkaline. Yes. So we have pixies. There are loquats.
Yes.
So we have quite a number of fruits.
Yes.
So there are also avocados, mangoes, even apples.
Yes.
Yes, quite a number. So when we go to the herbs, we have, I've talked about lavender. So we have the mints. The mints are very good. For example, peppermint. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So peppermint helps you if you have headaches. Yes. By the way, some of the reasons why people get headaches is by not drinking enough water. You need to drink enough water. So if you have headaches, especially ladies, it really helps to soothe the headaches and take them away.
Yes.
If you have a toothache, you just use
peppermint. Yes.
You just crush it and put
there.
it there. So peppermint also for ladies, menstrual. If you have painful menstrual
really
cramps,
works.
that works. So you just take peppermint tea.
Yes.
Again, the same way I talked about. So we also have tropical mint, one of my favorites. Tropical mint is very good for you. If you want to get rid of colds, please, tropical mint is very, very good for you. It clears the nasal system. And the moment you take it, you can just feel your nose opening up. It is very good. In Kisi, we can say ego chere riso.
Ego chere riso.
Yes, and it goes into your eye. Yes, the moment you just you are just exposed to it.
Yes.
It is very, very good. So tropical mint. And Lynn, that's why we are hardly getting sick here. We don't get colds around here because the air is fresh, and also because of these mints. They are so good, they are fresh, and they keep colds away.
Yeah.
So there is also thyme. Thyme is very good. It's very good. You can take it also for colds. They are very good for colds.
Yes.
You can use it as a tea and as a spice. So by the way you combine these teas, you can do maybe peppermint and lemongrass. Or lemongrass, it's also a very nice herb.
Yeah.
So what lemongrass does, it reduces blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, you can take lemongrass. But don't take it every day.
Okay.
Only maybe twice a week at most.
Yeah.
Because you can have also low blood pressure. But the rest of the herbs, they are quite good. Also hibiscus we have.
Yes.
It also reduces blood pressure. Don't take it every day, maybe just twice a week. Yes, but the rest of the herbs, except for lemongrass and hibiscus, the rest you can take every day.
All right.
Yes. So we have other spices. We have like
the rosemary.
the rosemaries. Rosemary is very good for you.
Yeah.
By the way, Lynn, let me say something controversial.
Okay.
Yes. And
back it up.
Yes. Now tea and coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, the tea leaves, not herbal tea, and coffee, they are not good for you. Why? Because they make the body acidic, and cancer loves acid. So cancer it thrives in an acidic environment. Yes. And tea and coffee give you this.
Yes.
So we have very many alternatives. We have those mints. There is lemon balm. When you read Jeremiah 8 verse 22.
Wewe, leo nakwambia unanifool. Leo niko church. Leo by the way, hii ni service.
Hii ni service.
Twende kazi. Jeremiah.
Nachukua sadaka after this.
Nitaweka kwa bahasha.
Si umesema ni service?
310 nitaweka kwa bahasha.
310, that's on a light note.
Light note.
Jesus paid it all.
Yes.
Yes. So, it says, is there not a balm in Gilead? Are there no physicians in Israel?
Yes.
So, lemon balm is very good. By the way, colds, it sorts you.
Yeah.
So, lemon balm is another herb that is very good. There is also lemon verbena. Lemon verbena is awesome, very powerful.
Your wife prepared lemon verbena tea for us.
Yes.
So there was lemon verbena.
Yes.
If I remember the ingredients, it was lemon verbena. Kulikuwa na peppermint.
Yes,
peppermint and lemongrass.
Hey,
yes, that tea.
Hey,
fire.
Hey,
yes.
Hey, Lynn, you are very good.
Yes.
Jesus would have told you, like in Mark 12 verse 34, you are not far from the kingdom.
Church ingie, mimi si uko mbali. Yes.
Hauko mbali, ndio sisi wote hatuko mbali.
Yeah.
So, yes, so these teas, by the way, they are so awesome.
Yeah.
I invite you to come to Nature's Crest Farm and taste these teas. Yes, I think, Lynn, you can testify.
I honestly, this is not an ad. I'm not honest, and I know in our farm we are going to do wonderful work together, which I'll be documenting for our audience.
Yes.
But that tea, there's just something about being here and taking the teas, you know.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible.
Amen. Amen. So there is that. So you can combine those herbs, and you can do like 50 combinations. There are so many you can do. They are very good. Now, what they do, they are antimicrobial, getting rid of bacteria. And they also help you in bloating. Yes. Peppermint, by the way. If you have a problem with bloating, take peppermint. If you can get it fresh, that will be good. If you don't get it fresh, go to the supermarket and you can get peppermint tea.
Yeah, I think there's something else I saw when we came to visit last time that was absolutely beautiful.
Sour soap. Oh yes, sour soap is a wonderful fruit. By the way, it helps to fight cancer. So you just take the leaves and you steep them. You just, the same way I talked about steeping.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful plant. It's a must-have.
Yeah.
And by the way, these plants, you plant them using the LNN method of planting fruits.
What's that?
I come from the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay.
And so the Ellen White is our founder.
Yeah.
And by the way, there are many people making fun of Ellen White. But me, I'm amazed at that lady. She is one of the most prolific writers. She wrote so many books. And one of the things she wrote was about Ellen White's method of planting fruits. This is where you dig a hole 3 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet deep. And you put mulch and a few other things, and even rocks. But it's not a must. Although the perfect method, you're supposed to. So a plant now grows very strong, like fruit trees. And then the fruit is big. You've seen the pomegranate. Yes.
That is
In fact,
big.
I should have had one here.
They are seeing it on the video.
You've seen it on the video.
Big.
Yes. So now, instead of taking 3 to 5 years of plant growing, you'll just take about maybe 2 to 3 years. And you'll be able to harvest. Yes.
What makes it effective? Is it that the plant does not compete for nutrients, or?
Yes. Number one, the plant does not compete for nutrients. Why? Because the hole is big, and then you put a lot of manure, mulch, and water.
Yes.
So the plant grows up very strong, disease resistant.
Yes.
And because of the nutrients. So it is a wonderful method. So anytime you're planting fruits, please use the Ellen White's method of planting fruits.
Okay.
Yes.
It's effective.
Very effective.
And you have gone through it.
Yes,
you
I've gone through
obviously
it.
know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, maybe the next thing we'll do, next time you come here, we'll plant a tree and using the Ellen White's method.
Yes. And we follow it up to see it in 3 years or so.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm also observing something really beautiful. You remember when we went to your honey base, the bee base apiary?
Yes.
That is it by... Were you passionate about it, or did you do it to integrate in the farm?
Okay. By the way, bees are very good. They are one of the least difficult ways to make money. The easiest way to make money. Because the bees make honey for you and you can sell. So, and then honey is very good for you. It's also good for your skin and many other things. And then also it's a source of income. So when you sell the honey, you get... I've made about from my apiary, I just started about 80,000 selling the honey.
Wow.
Yes. So the bees are wonderful workers. So it is a must to have bees in your farm. Get a few beehives and put it on your farm. You can either do it as a bee fence if you're in an area that you get disturbed by elephants, like this area. You can do it as a bee fence.
Yes.
Or you can get a place where you can set up an apiary or a bee house. Yes.
So the cross pollination is doing the thing.
Yes. You see the flowers here, and even the maize, the beans. Now the bees do that for you. There are countries whereby you pay for pollinators. Farmers come with bees and they pollinate for you. But here, the bees do a wonderful job.
Okay.
Yes.
I've also seen you have the borehole, yes, but you also have a dam. That's a dam, right?
Yes, that's
Could
a
you
dam.
walk us through that?
Yes. So the dam, we have a small dam for water. So it really helps to conserve water. You can... So with the dam, you see, with a tank, you can just store maybe about 10,000 liters. But if you have a big dam, you can store even like 100,000 liters.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes. So that helps. So you pump water from the borehole into the dam, and also you can catch some rainwater, and then now you use it to irrigate when it is not raining.
Okay.
Yes. So having a dam is very good. You can also it's also water. Water is very good for you. Just having a place where you can look at the ripples in water. By the way, Lynn, when you are in nature, nature is very good for you. The ripples in the water, the waving of trees, and
the birds chirping.
The birds chirping, the passing of clouds, they make the brain to go from beta brain waves into alpha brain waves. So when you are in nature, just now being in nature, you are now in the alpha brain waves. So this way, the alpha brain waves are the relaxed brain waves. When you are relaxed early in the morning or at night, you are able to experience them. So nature just calms you down.
Yeah. Do you ground, by the way?
Yes, grounding is very good. In fact, we need to chwengele hapa hivi.
Yes.
We need to kuchwengela ni hiyo kumach.
Yeah.
Anyway, you ground, because grounding is very good for you. So what it does, it gives you, it relieves you of any stress. And by what is grounding? Grounding is walking barefoot. When you walk barefoot, it transfers the electrons from the ground into the body. Then thereby helping you to reach an alkaline environment. By the way, disease thrives in an acidic environment. Yes.
Learning a lot.
Yes.
But I don't want to wind up before I maybe, this is not an ad, but hook our audience to your services.
Yes.
One of the things and one of the reasons why I wanted to really collaborate with you even in our farm, it's because of this whole edible landscaping method that you've used, and also the way you are planting your fruits. But maybe before I let you walk our audience through your services, someone might be interested in knowing if you're free to talk about it. How big is this farm, and also how do you make a living in terms of finances? I've heard that you've mentioned selling honey. Is that the only way, or do you sell the produce to other people? Feel free.
Okay. Yes, we sell vegetables here at the farm. There are neighbors who come, and sometimes I take vegetables to the market.
Okay.
So another thing we do, we've sold also passions. We plant passion fruits. We sell them to the local market and sometimes in Nairobi. Yes. And in fact, even now, I can't meet the demand. Yes. Then we also do farm tours. So farm tours, you come here in the farm, we cook for you, and you enjoy a farm tour. So that's another way of making money. So for a farm tour, you go to www.naturescrest.farm. and you can book a tour there. Or you can email hello@naturescrest.farm.
All right.
And the other thing we also do is landscaping. So for landscaping, we can help you plan and have a beautiful farm like this. So what we do, we look at your landscaping and we see how to integrate farming and landscaping. So if you have land, we do for you a master plan, and then we plan for you nicely how everything is going to flow. And then also we position, if it's maybe herbs along the paths, we do for you edible landscaping where we put herbs like maybe rosemary and lavender and different types of herbs. We integrate it beautifully with the environment such that you are able to make the most of the farm. So for example, your fence, you can have a mulberry fence. That is a very good way of screening your property, and then it will give you fruits. So for landscaping, go to www.aquascapes.garden. And we are excited that we are doing for you the landscaping.
Love it.
Yes, we can't wait for it to come out and for you to start enjoying the landscaping.
I'm gonna kwanza pomegranate.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Mimi nitakuwa nazikula mpaka unapata hakuna kitu. Nitakula mpaka seeds.
Mpaka seeds.
I'm kidding.
No, by the way, you eat the seeds. Yes, you actually eat the seeds.
Unasema zenye utapanda. Unapata nimetoa na nishaenda nazo.
But the one thing about country living, it teaches you generosity because you have everything in abundance. When we do landscaping for you, we plant for you important plants that will help you with the environment. So the queen of the night also is very good with mosquitoes. It helps you to get rid of mosquitoes.
Wow.
And then we also have things like rose geranium. Rose geranium is very good. And cotton lavender for if you're in a place where there are snakes.
Na ile tulikula pale aphrodisiac ni gani?
Oh yes, that is nasturtium.
Yenye watu waliamua wamalize. Nasturtium.
Nasturtium. So nasturtium is a salad, very good.
They use it as a garnish, right? On your salad.
On your salad. It's also an aphrodisiac. Also there is the pomegranate, kukumanga. Pia inakupatia nguvu za kiume.
That is also good.
What
size are we sitting on? What size of your land is this? If you are open, and what's the future of Nature Crest Farm?
So the size of this land, the Lord has blessed us with 12 acres.
Wow.
Yes, but we've managed to farm about 7 acres. Yes. So the future is we would love to expand this farm. Would love to cover the entire 12 acres. We want this place to be full of bananas and full of organic food and fruits, such that when people come here, they are able to carry. And then we also want to do farm tours, farm stays.
Yes.
We would love to do cottages. Right now
That
you
would
can.
be awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
by the way.
At the foot of Mount
At
Kilimanjaro.
the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. By the way,
Yes.
Mount Kilimanjaro was voted as one of the best place to take photography.
Yes.
Yes, and we are just right here.
I took some, by the way.
Yes.
I couldn't help myself.
You couldn't help, huh?
Yes, maybe
Okay.
some will put
Yeah.
a few photos on the screen.
Okay.
But I couldn't help myself.
Please,
Yeah.
this is God's mountain. It is so beautiful. The mountain is beautiful, by the way. But one of the things that made my wife to come from the city quickly is because of the mountain.
Good.
Yes, she saw the mountain. She was like, wow, this is breathtaking.
Yes.
I can wake up to this every day.
Absolutely
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. So we want to do cottages
Yes.
such that people can come here. Right now, you can still come. You
Yes.
can camp. But I don't know why Kenyans don't like camping, Lynn.
I think I think it's because we've not showcased a lot of stories of Kenyans who do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know a lot of Kenyans that are actually camping,
Okay.
and they really love camping.
Okay.
But I think their stories are undertold.
Okay.
So maybe we also need to highlight a lot of stories of people who are camping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and one of the things we want to do is to help people to do country living. We welcome you to Nature's Crest Farm.
Yes.
You can come and learn about country living. You learn about fruits, how to do the Ellen White's method.
Yeah.
The herbal teas, how to make herbal teas, how to grow the herbal teas, how to do landscaping. All these things you can come and learn. So we are excited. We'll be happy to share this knowledge
Yes.
because this country living is supposed to prepare people for the second coming of Christ. As I said, the main reason for country living is character development. So it helps you to prepare to have a godly character.
Yes.
So country living, our main aim is to help people now prepare how to live for Christ's second coming.
Good.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I think you've taken your time just to walk us through your journey towards country living. It's
you.
admirable. Once again, you
Thank
have
you.
such a beautiful, beautiful farm.
To
I don't
God
know what
be
it
the glory.
feels to wake up to the mountain, but I can't wait to just wake up also in our farm and just look at Mount Kenya like, hello,
Wow,
hi.
wow,
These
yes.
are very beautiful views. And I
Yes.
wish this for everyone. And as you've
Thank
said, it's a step. I think you've been here for how long now?
So
5
this
years?
is, yes,
or
this is my fifth year.
fifth year,
Yes.
and you are doing things one step at a time.
yes.
You've not
By the-
taken the mantle of, I want to do the whole farm.
Yes, guys.
It's a journey.
Yes, guys, don't be pressured.
Yeah.
I started actually with like half an acre. Yes, I did the home compound.
Yeah.
And then the other half, I started farming on the other half.
Yes.
Yes, so I planted a few herbs and a few fruit trees.
Yeah.
So that is what I started with. So it is you step by step as the Lord opens the way.
Yes.
You see, like right now we are still living in our small house.
Yeah.
Hoping that the Lord will help us finish
He will.
this main house. So you do as the Lord opens the way. Yeah. So start with what is in your hands.
What's in your hand?
Yes, and God will multiply it.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you. I know
Yes.
you've given us details on some of the things you do, the landscaping,
Yes.
etc., etc. But is
Yes.
there like a phone number for
Okay.
someone who would want to get in touch with you?
Okay.
And as you do that, as you give us any other additional details on how to connect with you,
Okay.
what would that parting shot look like from your end to our audience? Feel free.
Okay.
Yes.
So Lynn, so let me give my contact information
Feel free.
first, and I'll give the parting shot.
Okay.
So you can get us for if you want to come for a farm tour.
Yes.
You can go to Nature's Crest Farm. So you go to www.naturescrest.farm. We are also on IG, everything Nature's Crest Farm, also on Facebook.
Yes.
Then the number is 0700 444 726.
You want to repeat?
Yes, 0700 444 726. That's for Nature's Crest Farm.
All right.
Now
Do you have
becau-
an email maybe?
Yes, the email is hello@naturescrest.farm.
All right. Good.
Yes. So for landscaping, if you want to get us for any landscaping and to plan your place, if you need a master plan, if you have a couple of acres and you want to plan it, so you can, and also if you want a beautiful landscaping such that you are able to enjoy country living. you can go to www.aquascapes.garden.
Okay.
Yes, and you can get us on. You can use my number 0722 961 707.
All right.
So my parting shot, guys, country living is beautiful. By the way, thank you so much, Lynn, for advocating for country living. Now you are a Seventh-day Adventist.
Mumeniambia.
So this is what we do.
Yes.
We preach the message of country living and the three angels' messages through country living.
Yes.
So the three angels' messages, I will say the first angel's message says, fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of judgment has come. And the second angel's message says, fallen is Babylon. She's made all the nations drink the wrath of the wine of her fornication. The third angel's message says, if any man receives the mark of the beast in his right hand or in his forehead, the same shall experience the wrath of God and mingled with mercy. So country living helps you to prepare for the second coming by implementing now the three angels' messages.
Okay.
Being in the farm will help you
not
to receive the mark of the beast. Through two things, you'll be able to grow your own food, and number two, you'll be able to develop a godly character. Yes. And Jesus is coming soon. Get ready.
Get ready.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Asante sana.
For opening your doors to me and my team to
Karibu
come
sana.
and just have this conversation with you.
Okay.
I don't know how many times I'll say you have a beautiful farm, but you
thank
really
you.
do. And I know right now we are seeing the results.
Yes.
But I also know there's a lot of hard work that went into planning this beautiful home. So kudos even for showcasing the beauty of country living to our audience. See you next time. In our farm.
Asante sana.
Yes,
and we look forward to coming to your farm.
Yes. I'm also looking forward
Okay.
to just planting things from scratch
Okay.
and going through that journey with our audience. But guys at home, that's it from me. We are in this very beautiful home in Oloitoktok. And guys, when I say you can actually turn your home into something this beautiful, that's not a lie. People like Ernest are doing it. We have people like Victoria who are doing it. We were in Makueni the other day. We also saw what Rugut is doing in Nandi Hills. There's so many things that you can be able to do in these spaces that God has given unto us. But I just want to take this moment to thank you guys for your feedback. Wow, who knew that this segment would definitely get a community of its own? Thank you so much, guys. And I know a lot of you are asking, Lynn, what's next in your farm? Yeah, that episode is also coming up very soon. One of the things you learn in this journey is that country living, farming, anything that you're doing with the soil is a patience game. So just be patient, because this journey has to be very organic and very authentic. And I want to showcase nothing but the truth to you guys as well. So we have so many episodes lined up, but thank you so much, guys, for just believing in this vision and this theme. And I know a lot of people are also saying, Lynn, we want farms, but we don't even know where to get genuine and credible land for ourselves. Don't worry, I got you sorted. Remember, we have amazing partners on the platform. We have Golden Dreams Land and Properties Limited. We were with them in Malindi the other day, showcased you the very beautiful properties they have. They also have properties in Makutano, in Masinga, in Matu. So if you're looking for a credible partner to work with, someone that you can be able to get land from, and knowing very well that years later, someone won't be knocking at your home and be like, this is my land, talk to our partners at Golden Dreams Land and Properties Limited. But that's it from me today. Continue sharing your slow living journeys with us. If you want to share it on our platform, we have an email right there for you, info@lnn.digital. You can be able to send a summary there, or even reach out to me directly via lynn.ngugi@lnn.digital. Now I want to say thank you to my team, Muga, Joshua, Scholar, and the rest of the people at LNN for making this dream come true. You guys do a lot of work that people don't get to see in front of the screen. So I really do appreciate you. And let's continue telling these stories, one authentic conversation at a time. See you guys next time. Sawa. Bye-bye.